Hello, ladies and gentlemen. VG Musician coming at you today. Super Mario Brothers ground background music measures number 19 through 22 is what we're going to be covering today. I hope you're all having a fabulous day. I'm excited about this part because after we complete this video, we'll have completed section C of the song. So there are four main melodies in the song. This is the third main melody. We'll have one more main melody after this one that consists of 8 measures, and then all of page 3 is just repeated melodies. So get excited about that. You're almost there. Great job so far. You'll notice measures number 19 and 20. You've seen those before. Those are the exact same as measures number 15 and 16 from the previous video. So if you mastered measures number 15 and 16, you'll be in good shape for this video. So let's go ahead and play measures number 19 to 22 so you know what to expect here. Let's play that again. One thing you'll notice is measures number 21 and 22 are forte and accented. So that means we're going to get really loud. Every note is staccato, so it's going to be nice and short. And we're going to finish nice, loud, short, and intense. So once again, that's... Okay. So let's get a refresher on 19 and 20 just in case maybe you didn't master them quite as well as you should have in the last video. So remember, that's going to be with the right hand, A flat and C. Thumb goes on A flat. A flat is the middle note in this series of 3 black notes. And then your third finger is going to go on C. So to identify the C that you need to be on, you want to find middle C. It'll be the C that's in the center of your keyboard or piano. And you want to go up to the C that is above that. Third finger on C, thumb on A. So let's just play that a couple times. A flat and C. Da 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 da. And then add that fourth C in. Da 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 da. And then go ahead and add that D in. Remember that D is with the fourth finger. It should already be in position. And your 1 and 3 are right there. So you don't have to move your hand here. Okay, now let's move on to measure 20 with the right hand. It's going to be 1 and 5, so that's G and E. Thumb goes on G. Remember, G, you find that middle note. It's to the left of that middle note. So it's to the left of A flat, or it's 5 notes up from C, whichever way is easier for you to remember. Thumb goes on G. Fifth finger, your pinky, goes on E. And remember, E is just C, D, E. You just go up the alphabet. If you can find C, you can find anything. So we're on G and E. So just get a feel for that. Okay, and then let's throw in the C afterwards. Notice my hand motion kind of going down and up. Try to mimic that. It'll help you be more fluid as opposed to just going. You go down into it and come up with it. Okay, so there's the G and E and the C. Measure 20. Let's now play the A. That's with your second finger, your pointer finger. It should already be on the A. Remember, A is the note to the right of the center note in the series of 3. Now let's throw in the G. And remember that G is staccato, so once you get familiar with it, play it staccato. Perfect. Now let's play measures number 19 and 20 with the right hand. Again. One more time. Excellent. So as you recall, those are the same as 15 and 16, but that was just a good refresher to make sure you still have it. Now let's move on to measures number 21 and 22 with the right hand. Pretty straightforward. It's just E and C. So your third finger up on E. Okay. And your thumb on C. This is a third. It's a pretty common pattern. So let's play it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We'll just do measure 21 here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. And remember, it's loud and accented. And staccato. Okay, measure 22. It's going to be G with the pinky. That's the fifth. It's already there. You can see it going down right here. You don't have to move your hand. It should already be in position. So it's da 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 da. 3 3 3 1 3 5. 3 3 3 1 3 5. 3 3 3 1 3 5. And then finally, the very last note is going to be G. We're going to come down G with the second finger. So practice that transition. Bum, bum. And you don't want to move a lot. Remember, I always say this. Don't jerk your hand off. Just slide it down gently. So we're going from that G with our pinky to another G with our index finger. Okay, let's do 21 and 22 together. Da 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 da. Again. Again. One more time. All right, great job. 19 through 22 with the right hand. Let's do it. All right, if you didn't get it that quick, that is fine. Go as slow as you need to. Maybe it sounds like this for you. So you want to start out nice and slow and then increase the speed as you get more comfortable with the notes. And you eventually want to end on 80, which sounds like this. Alright, so that's the right hand. Let's move on to the left hand. That pattern should be very familiar already. It's A flat, E flat, A flat. You know A flat is the center note over here. So find the group of 3. It's the one right in the center. Pinky's on that. E flat. You find E, you go down half a step. And then another A flat. Sounds like the Charlie Brown. Anyway, that's the pattern. So A flat, E flat, A flat, and then we do the 1 5 1. So bum, 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 bum. This is measure 19 and 20 with the left hand. Okay, so once you feel comfortable with that, let's practice the right and left hand together. Just measures 19 and 20. Again. And one more time. Okay, now for the new notes here, measures 21 and 22 with the left hand. It's going to be D and F sharp. So D is going to be the note right above C. And remember, this is middle C. We're in the octave right below it. D with the pinky. F sharp with the third finger. F sharp is going to be your F, which is C, D, E, F. Raise it a half step. A sharp means it's raised a half step. So 5 is on D, 3 is on F sharp. So get a feel for that. Alright, now try the rhythm. Da 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 da. Now what you want to be doing is you want to see ahead. The next two notes that are going to come is a G and a B with the left hand, and that's your 2 and your 1. So as you're playing this, make sure those are in position and just sitting there waiting, because that's what's going to happen, and you want to make sure you're set up. If your pointer finger and your thumb are flying all over the place, you're going to have to try to tuck them in at the last minute. So if you can, keep them in position and be ready for what's coming. Okay, so let's do add in that B and G. Remember, it's pointer finger on G, thumb on B. B is just one note down from C. So let's try that. And then the final note, measure 22, is a G. And you're already on G with your second finger, so you'll just tap that note again. I'm just going to play 22 over and over. Alright, let's combine 21 and 22. Now remember, staccato, accented, and forte. Very loud, very intense. Alright, wonderful. Let's do measures number 19 through 22 all together with just the left hand. Alright, again, remember you can go slower if you need to. Remember, measures 21 and 22 we're getting really loud, so you want to give yourself room to get louder. If you start out loud, like you can't get much louder than that, so you want to start out a little softer because you're in mezzo forte right now, and give yourself room to get really loud. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay, if you're comfortable with that and ready to move on, and always do remember, I might say one more time, but if you need 10, 15, 20 more times, please do pause the video, really practice that part, and make sure you're able to do it efficiently and effectively. If you skip these measures and aren't comfortable with them, you're never going to be able to play the song really well at the end, so when you try to put it all together, it's going to be sloppy and you're going to be anxious. And so really take the time now to learn these measures. That way when it comes time to play, you've got a really solid foundation and you won't have to keep going back and relearning things that you've already spent your time on. Alright, it's time to combine left and right hand. We're going to start the combination at 60 beats per minute. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's crank it up to 65. And 70. And we'll finally go to 80 here. Alright, and that's all there is to it. Measures number 19 through 22. Once again, this is the third melody of the song. The first melody was... second melody. And now the third melody. So you should have all three of those melodies down. Fantastic work. I'm going to show you guys the C part one more time and play it for you. Alright, let's play the C part together. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. And then guess what? Next up, the D part is... And that should sound very familiar because that was also the very first melody we learned. It is the A part repeated. So the next new part we're going to learn is the E part. If you're looking at the sheet music, let me just give you guys an example. If you're following along with the book, you'll see we have here the C part, which we just learned, these measures here. And now we're going to see the D part is what we already know, the A part. And next up we'll be learning the E part. 8 measures that are brand new. And that is the remainder of the song. All that's on the next page is repeated one of those 4 melodies. Alright. So great job everyone. Hit that subscribe button, leave some comments, ask any questions, anything I might have glazed over today that you still might be confused about. And I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.